Hi, I'm Chef Ara at Harlem Road Texas Barbecue in Richmond, Texas. This is my restaurant. We do Texas-style barbecue here. Brisket, pork ribs, beef ribs every day, half chickens, pulled pork, and we specialize in prime cuts of meat and phenomenal food. So I started actually in Switzerland. At a very young age 12, I started apprenticing in the French kitchen, so I'm a classically trained chef. When I moved to the States in 1987, eventually I got recruited by Wolfgang Puck and I worked for him for about 3.5 years. After that, I had 3 restaurants in the Bay Area, San Francisco, and 1 in Berkeley. Before I moved to Texas, my first taste of Texas barbecue, there's a place in LA called Dr. Hoggly Woggly's Tyler Texas Style Barbecue, and I loved it. And there's nothing more primal than cooking with fire and smoke. I love it. You can't replicate it in any other way, not in a commercial kitchen, unless you have real smokers. So that's why I'm doing barbecue. As a classically trained chef and as a restaurateur, you're looking for consistency and you're looking for efficiency. I wanted to stay as true as I can to using a wood smoker. I use retired French oak wine barrels that have been used for red wine. Once they retire them, I buy the barrels and I use the staves, cut them up, and that's the only wood that I use to smoke my meat. This way I can consistently have a dry piece of wood that has a much sweeter and much more volume of smoke than a normal post oak. So it's much cleaner, it's much more subtle. The end result is better. When you walk into the door, you should think of not this as your regular day-to-day barbecue. You are really gonna truly taste the quality and the love that goes in our product from the vendors that we use and the growers and the ranchers that I use. People always ask me, well, what's your favorite? What's the best thing that you make? Everything we do, we pay the same attention to. So when I opened up this barbecue restaurant, I wanted to make sure that we hit on all cylinders and we provided the same great attention that I do to my beef ribs, to my brisket, to my pulled pork, to my half chickens, to my pork ribs, everything that we make in-house. If you're lucky enough to walk in here on a day that I'm running one of my crazy specials, whether it's octopus or a tomahawk chop, try our specials when you walk in and ask what the specials are, and you will not be disappointed. That's where I get to have fun, creating something that's outside of normal, that normal barbecue restaurants don't provide. For me, it's all about the amount of love that goes into barbecue. Barbecue is to me, about tradition. And taking a tough, inexpensive cut of meat and turning it into a delicious, tender piece of meat. The only way you can do that is slowly, low temperature for a long amount of time with a lot of love. That to me what barbecue is, love.